Oldham, child rape gangs, cover-up continues across the UK. The report on the inbred invader savages systematically raping and abusing white girls in Oldham and wider area is damning. Yet, they still have the nerve to lie and claim there wasn't a cover-up. That kind of shit will not wash anymore when the wider picture is looked at. Of course, the turning a blind eye was not just in Oldham, it was nationwide. The bent pigs didn't even tell Oldham Council when they arrested a Rochdale child rape gang leader, who was employed as a welfare officer there. Shabir Ahmed led a rape and sexual abuse ring in Rochdale and was nicknamed Daddy, now serving a 22-year jail sentence. Rochdale, one of the worst areas so far for these pieces of shit. Described as a sex predator and former taxi driver who led a group of 9, when the real figure will be much higher, exploiting girls in takeaways, including in Hayward from 2007. Of course, taxis and takeaways being some of the integral components of these savages' operations, along with many other nefarious activities which they are used for. This piece of shit, Shabir Ahmed, on top of his activities in Rochdale and other places, worked at the council in Oldham, one of the many Islamic states infesting the UK. He worked there as a welfare officer, which also included him being at the Oldham Pakistani Community Centre during his time at the council. Let me guess, another base for these subhuman turds to operate from. The report laughably claimed that despite all the countless failings and the authorities were concerned that the perpetrators were nearly exclusively Pakistanis, and there had been these savages rioting in 2001 as in various parts of the country, the authorities did not shy away from the issue. Straightforward lying cunts. These animals have been pandered to in countless ways since the late 1980s and the Salman Rushdie bullshit. The riots in 2001 along with many other incidents made sure capitulating sacks of shit in councils such as Oldham and the equally bent pigs across the nation let these animals do as they pleased. We certainly don't need to hear from Andy Burnham either, a Labour invader-loving sack of shit himself. One of the many traitor politicians who created this shit show in the first place and still perpetuate it to this day. There's a whole list of towns and cities across the UK which need full detailed inquiries despite the continuing resistance from bent councils, pigs and the usual apologists for these invading savages. Start with a full detailed look at Bradford and Huddersfield for example, because Bradfordistan will make all these other infested shit holes look like a storm in a teacup. Except these cunts don't want to upset these animals still to this day. Pigs, councils, supposed investigators, all sucking each other's dicks as usual, but no cover-up, fuck off. The authorities imported millions of third world inbred savages into the UK. Then let them run riot for decades. This and many other horrors is what you get. We are run by fucking traitors and liars.